Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and some breaking news as a Springbok player, or former Springbok player rather, is about to be inducted into the World Rugby Hall of Fame as one of the 5 inductees at the 2023 World Rugby Awards, which will take place in Paris on the 29th of October, which is a Sunday, the night after the Rugby World Cup final. And in terms of the player who it is, well, it's none other than Bryan Habana, who is one of the best wings of all time. One of the best players South Africa's ever had, one of the best players to bring on a Springbok shirt. He will become a number 166 in the World Rugby Hall of Fame. And what's almost more impressive than being inducted into the Hall of Fame is the company he keeps in this particular induction. Before I talk about exactly who they are, as I said, please do smash like the video, please do subscribe to the channel, help us get to 50,000 subscribers. We are less than 2,000 subscribers away, so really close. We'll be absolutely brilliant if we can get there over this weekend for the quarterfinals. But let's go through it, shall we? So in terms of the inductees for this year, number 162 is Dan Carter, one of the best players of all time. You know, the greatest flower half to have played the game, a 2-time Rugby World Cup winner, the leading test point scorer of all time, and what a player he was. Great ambassador for the game as well. And I think there are very few players who didn't grow up wanting to play like a Dan Carter or wanting to be able to do things like Dan Carter did in this sort of heyday. Other players include Thierry Dusautoir, the iconic French captain who almost led them to World Cup victory in 2011, which would have actually made Dan Carter a 1-time World Cup winner. Phenomenal player, one of the best back rowers I've been able to see you know, proper heart and sleeve type leader, and yeah, just an absolute all-around phenomenal player. He is also joined by George Smith, the Australian former World Cup runner-up, who played. Just trying to check over here his final caps over here, but yeah, made his debut as a 20-year-old and went on to be one of the all-time great Australian players. Came up short in the World Cup, but yeah, still an absolute great of the game. And then one of my personal favorite players, Juan Martin Hernandez, the Argentinian, who actually was in France back in 2007, where he really made a name for himself as he helped guide Argentina to a 3rd-place finish. They actually beat France twice, the host there. So they weren't particularly popular with the Argentinians during that World Cup because they did beat France twice, but he was a big part of them finishing 3rd, and he'll become number 165 in the Hall of Fame. And then Bryan Habana, who we all know all about, he is the number 166. Let me know what you think of the players that have been inducted, and who you think will be the next players, who will be our next South African player to get into the Hall of Fame. Are there any current players that you think might find themselves there in the years to come? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And yeah, smash like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys soon.